biggest hurdle for most people considering a home purchase is saving enough money for down payment. But let me quickly clear up the myth that you need a 20% down payment. That couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, you can buy a home with far less than 20% down, as little as 5%, even 3%, and there are even some loan programs that allow for a down payment as little as 0%. But then there are closing costs. Now, closing costs are going to vary depending upon the price of the home, your property taxes, homeowner's insurance, whether there's an HOA, and so on, but generally will range somewhere between $2,000 to $7,000. And all of that adds up. So if that's what's stopping you from buying a home, then you're going to definitely want to hear what I have to share with you today. I'm going to share with you the easiest way to save money for a down payment. Let's get moving. My name is Scott Wynn, and I am a licensed mortgage advisor with the Wynn and Egan team at Citywide Home Loans. If you want to buy a home in the next 12 months, then click that subscribe button and together we'll make it happen. Let me get right to it. The absolute easiest way to save money for a down payment is to try your payment on for size. All right, so maybe it's not the easiest. The easiest way to come up with money for a down payment is to have somebody give it to you. Maybe a family member like a parent or a sibling or a child that would be willing to help you out with that future home purchase. But if that's not the case for you, then you're going to want to hear what I have to say. See, let's say you wanted to go out and buy a pair of jeans. Well, what are you going to do? Well, first you're going to head to the store and you're going to sift through the racks and you're going to identify a few pairs that you think might look good on you. And then what are you going to do? You're going to take that pair of jeans or 2 or 3 or 5 or however many you've got, and you're going to head over to, exactly, the fitting room. And why is that? Well, you want to see what it feels like. You're going to want to see what it looks like on you. You're going to check and see how tight or how loose they are. You're going to check yourself out in the mirror and determine whether or not you think those jeans look good on you. You might even get a second opinion from a friend or a family member. And after trying on the first pair, you're going to try on the second and the third pair and compare it to the best option you've found to that point. Well, the exact same process can be done for determining your future house payment. Most people buying a home are going to be increasing their monthly payment. So why not try that payment on for size? See how it feels. Let's say you are currently paying $1,500 a month in your current monthly housing payment, but you're willing to go as high as $2,000 a month on a new home. Pretend like you're already making that higher monthly payment, even though you're not. You'll continue to make your normal $1,500 monthly payment, but that extra $500 that would make it feel as though you're actually making a $2,000 payment would be set aside. And as you do that, you'll want to assess, how does it feel? Does it feel totally doable? Does it feel like a stretch? Does it feel impossible? Do you have a little extra wiggle room in your budget? Or did something come up that stopped you from making that extra $500 payment? Well, just like that new pair of jeans, you can make adjustments. You can go up a little bit, down a little bit. Or maybe you need some time to slim down, pay off some debt, and loosen up your budget a little bit. But here's the thing. It's completely flexible at this point because you're merely pretending what it would be like if you had that higher payment. So reduce that down to $250 if you need to. Maybe increase it as high as $750 or $1,000. Whatever feels right for you is what you can do to adjust what that new payment might look like. And that's exactly the point, to find out how much you can afford as you consider your future home purchase. And play with it. See what you can give up on a monthly basis. Maybe you can reduce the amount of time and money you spend eating out or going out and doing certain entertainment activities. And if you don't like the lifestyle that creates, then you know that that's not something you're willing to do. But if on the other hand, it works for you, well, great. Now you know you've got that extra little bit that you can spend towards a future house payment. So what does this have to do with down payment? Well, while you're trying that payment on for size, all that extra money that you're setting aside is the money that can go towards the down payment on that future home purchase. Within just a short amount of time, you'll be able to accumulate potentially thousands of dollars that can help you with down payment and closing costs. And if not, then maybe making a home purchase wasn't the right choice for you. Or you simply just need to adjust how much of a house you think you can actually afford based on what you're experiencing as you pretend and make those higher housing payments. So there you have it. The easiest way, other than getting a gift from somebody, to save your money for a down payment on a future home purchase.